Ready for our penultimate finalist? Yeah, you are. Keep it going. We're in the top. Please welcome to stage Craig Quartermaine.
Thank you very much. Yes, as Damo said, my name is Craig. I'm pretty new to the comedy scene. Things have been going pretty well up until this point. Well, this high point. The highlight was winning an open mic competition. The prize was $500. Pretty cool. The thing is, I grew up in a place called Quartermaine. A lot of people... The thing is, when they read my name out, the first thing I thought was, shit, now everyone knows how much money I've got on me. But it's cool, it's been fun. I'm hanging out with these comedians much younger than myself, like very young Felix there, making me feel a little bit insecure about my age. I mean, I'm only 33, it's not that big a deal. I mean, there is this one weird habit I've developed since I turned 30. I jump on the scales in the morning and I weigh myself before and after I take a shit. Just to get the day started off on a positive note. You know, like 3.5 kilos, yeah, and then I head off to work. There's too much recognition in that laugh. But I told that joke to my best mate, Kevy. Now, he and I are the same age. He had a good giggle at it, but we have very different backgrounds. He grew up quite wealthy, me not so much. He would use phrases that I wasn't very familiar with. He would say things like arts degree, holiday house, gap year. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? My inheritance. About the only thing I'm going to inherit is diabetes. But it's cool, you need your differences. Like, who here has heard the phrase, to do cocaine off a toilet seat? Anybody heard that phrase before? Yeah, Kevy's the one that taught me, you don't actually do it on the toilet seat. You put the lid down and you do it off the flat part. Do you know how many skid marks and pubic hairs I inhaled before he told me that? But it's good. We caught up just recently for a coffee, and Kevy works at Channel 7, which has got to be the whitest organisation I've ever set foot in. And when you're brown and you do comedy and your mate's introducing you around, there are 3 questions you get when you're in that sort of office environment. The first one is, oh, do you know Nazim Hussain from Legally Brown? No, sorry, I don't. Oh, well, do you know Matt O'Kine from Triple J Breakfast? I was like, no, sorry, I don't. Third question is, can we have a look inside your bag, please? But it was good to catch up with him. I love him to death like a brother. But there's another big difference between us. He loves this thing called Aussie hip-hop. Have we got any Aussie hip-hop fans in the house? Dicks. Aussie hip-hop, for those of you who don't know, is basically bored upper middle class uni students using North American street poetry to convince people that they've had a fist fight. Okay? And the biggest Aussie hip-hop artist at the moment is a dude named 360. I saw the greatest thing on Facebook the other day. It was a page called 360 is a shit cunt. Now, for those of you who speak Bogan, I'm going to assume there's a few. Bogan, like, shit cunt is the worst of all the cunts. It's as low as you can get. It basically means his own people are turning on him. My issue with Aussie hip-hop, it's the lack of street cred. Seriously, like the biggest Aussie hip-hop song of a few years ago, no shit, dude was rapping about how chewy the bacon was at his local cafe. That was the adversity he had to overcome in his hip-hop song. I mean, I grew up listening to things like, you know, Public Enemy, Ras Crass, you know, NWA. These guys used to rap about political oppression, getting your ass kicked by the cops, not feeling safe in your neighborhood. I actually think an Aussie hip-hop artist would call the cops if they ever found themselves in a situation they couldn't handle or they were scared. Like, if an actual black person came to one of their shows. I think that would scare the shit out of them. I did that joke once, and there was a dude in the crowd, and I could see him getting all really upset. And he had the little flat hat on, and I just assumed he was a rapper. He was in a Honda Civic with a big exhaust. I assumed he was a rapper. And his mate tries to calm him down. I see him get up, and he's like, nah, dude, ignore him. Your rhymes are dope. They weren't. But and so I thought to myself, look, if I'm going to do this joke, I might have to learn how to defend myself, because if a rapper gets up and he wants to have a crack, he might challenge me to a battle. It's like a zombie attack. It's never going to happen, but you should be prepared. And so I wrote this rap just to defend myself against an angry rapper. What? Yeah. Nah, yeah, nah. What? Hey, yo, this battle is pointless. It's a real waste of time. You're a rapper, I'm a comic. My insults don't need to rhyme. You fuckwit. Thank you.